See if this works. Look at that. There we are. Hopefully. I think this is live. Let me find out if other people can see it. I guess if I go to YouTube and I come down, I do show live. Nice. Okay, so that is working. Getting everything set up here. Right. I got all the stuff I need. Maybe I will. I'm gonna play some music, but I'm not gonna have it go through what you guys hear. So I'm gonna mute that. Go to Spotify, and let's see if this is gonna work. All right, turn it down. All right, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with the jam here. So we have create a game for the no internet page of OperaGX browser using the UFO theme. Huge grand prize. My hopes aren't very high. I will say that. I don't think I've ever come close to underneath 100 in any kind of jam. I guess I did win. One time I did win a copy of GameMaker Studio. I gave that away, so that was nice. I did win that. I thought that was cool. All right, so staff will play through each of the games and present their favorites to the panel of judges. Judges will play and pick 4 games to present to the community, and then the community decides the final winners. So August 14th to 22nd, Opera and Yo-Yo Games are going to select top 4, then public voting for a week, and then a week after that, the winners are announced. So I guess 2 weeks after that. Wow. September. Yeah, because it ends here on the 9th, so it is just a week. All right, so we got Opera, GameMaker, Game Jolt, then 3 game developers. Yep. I thought this game was done by 2 brothers, but maybe I'm wrong. Cook Serve Delicious, that's a cool typing game. Lunark. Never even heard of that one. I don't know why I copied to highlight that. Lunark on Steam. Cinematic 2D platform. Looks beautiful. To be announced. My name is John. I'm working on Lunark's successful Kickstarter campaign. I should post this stuff. Let me post this out, see if I can get viewers here. I think that worked. I bring my stream back up here. This reminds me of that game, the ID Software, Commander Keen. I think that was it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink this window. Just put it over here. Then put my music on right there. Just have it so I can turn it down. All right, so gameplay, how fun was it? Do we have that one more go factor? So basically, is it addictive? Was the theme approaching in a creative way? Was the story behind the game interesting? Does it look pretty? So graphics. Submissions, obviously UFO theme must be HTML5. If you don't have it, you can get it for free, which is nice. So you should be able to use the trial and then get the HTML5 version for the 2 weeks of the jam, and you could produce some games if you want, throw them up on itch or even Game Jolt. Maybe local rules. Please read the official rules. So I have to take a look at those. I made images and descriptions to your Game Jolt page anytime. Normal stuff. So HTML5 smaller than 5 megs. Playable offline. No remote dating. No data loading. That's right. Don't remote date. Date in person. The game should have a high score. Should be available to play in an endless mode. The game should have local multiplayer or be designed to easily include local multiplayer. So that's something that we really need to make sure that we have. Yeah. Close some of these here. So we need, this is the big one. Theme is UFO, obviously. Aspects made. See, this is where I think it's kind of funny. So number 7. So basically, the game and all of its visual aspects should be made during the jam. But then I looked at the technical guide rules here, and no, is it the technical one? Where's the official one? I thought there was another one. Let me see here. These. Oh, maybe it's on the main page. There was a different version I was reading. Official rules. This thing. So this says that it should be made during the jam period. And this isn't even the this is different than what I had. Copy all, select all. No, you're not gonna let me do that. Copy, open. Because in here, unless they've changed it, license. So yeah, so even right here, it says if you have permission or a license to do so, the submission may use existing programming frameworks and libraries with pre-made music and sound offsets. So even if you made it beforehand, if you still have it, you can use it. So it's a little weird. Anyway. Free, and you must own the IP. Feel free to squash those bugs and polish your build after the voting period has concluded. So, what are some ideas? So, I think I saw some, and I had drawn up some horrible ones. That's not even how you spell abduct. I don't think. Abducting stuff. UFO alien shooter, Fall Guys UFO, and then this was like a horrible SketchUp of the breach, but UFO style. But if I check out the front page, I think I saw. Yeah, was it this one? This is a shooting. Oh, they've changed it. It was shooting things. Yeah, here they are. Looks like you collect and shoot things at the same time. Cool little concept. Um, don't know what that one is. This is beaming up cats. I thought it was neat. I'm trying to think of things that people. Hi, Dark Knight Dad. I'm just trying to think of things that people may not think of. And what I really want to do is somehow incorporate this, like even if it's the color style or the logo. I don't even know what the OperaGX logo looks like. Wonder if this will give me an actual logo. Let's see here. Look at that. One of my drives is almost full. Downloads. What's it called? Opera. I don't even think. It's just their Opera logo. So I want to see if I can incorporate some of this stuff in here. But I don't want to do something that someone's already doing. I thought that was kind of neat. Let's look up. Take a look for endless cave games. Bring this in here. Endless runners. Then we can focus on making it multiplayer. Or I mean, I really could just take one of these ideas, quickly prototype it out. My wife had another idea. Not sure how well it would work. Let's just quickly draw it here. Horrible sketch time. Here we go. Nice still steering wheel. Hands. Boop, boop, boop. Basically, her idea was that you first person view. You have some lasers up here, and you're basically steering through space, and you have to shoot whatever it is with your lasers. And then so the multiplayer aspect would be you could do split screen and have someone else control something underneath. So there's that one. I don't even know what I call this. Info. That's not how I spell person. The one that comes to mind would be, I think I did a tutorial on this a long time ago. Let's say we have a spaceship and how would you make that multiplayer? So the concept would be you have a spaceship and you can slide it left, right, up, down, and you have to these would be planets actually. Would slide it to a planet. Basically your goal is to get to your home planet. Oh yeah, that one. Mars planet. Then it'd be like a black hole. I'll make a note sliding. I don't know how that would be multiplayer. Because it'd be a puzzle that you would have to figure it out. Seven. Cliffy Run. That looks like almost a pug. 20 escape. And hop. I mean, you could easily just say it's Flappy Bird, but with a spaceship. I don't think I'd submit that. Make the idea at least. And pipes, yeah, why not? Pipes, Super Mario style. You Flappio. You know what? Why don't we just try and make some of these for fun? I think they'd be funny to do. See how many we can produce here. Because I don't really want to do any of these. Here, jams, make a new one. OperaGX. UF Flappy. Oh, so I thought that was funny. Sprites. Sure. This is going to be really bad. I can't even go down that far. Zoom out. Ah. You know what? Said it, I'm doing it the wrong way. Is this guy size 2? So much easier this way. Then we need the middle. I mean, I could probably just use a sprite. Let's do that instead. 32 by 32. I don't want to do 64. I'm not that good at art. So we're going to keep it simple. And over there. And now I'm going to turn on symmetry. And I'm going to delete this stuff right here. And let's actually delete right here. There and there. Got some lights. So up here, blue. Boom. Let's fill them in. Darker. These ones to be this color to change into that color. So I can use this up here. Because I'm going to be doing that. A little dot up there, so I know where the top left is. Go to GameMaker, paste it in. Paste in that dot. Switch it. Images and auto trim. Look at that beautiful spaceship. All right, so the first thing we want to do Let's create this spaceship here. Add, create step event. So we have some vertical movement. We have a gravity. We have jump E equals UK space. Let's see if we can get this working. And jump power equals -8. Vertical movement plus equals gravity with our own gravity. If keyboard check press. So as soon as we press the key jump, then we are going to once again add the jump power, and then Y plus equals jump vertical movement. That will keep us moving all the time. And nice. Oh, yeah. Do that. Jump key. If actually, let's name it key jump. That's normally what I do. All right, let's try it again. Oh, that was too fast. 0.54. This is not taking control because jump power. Take a not console. Show debug message. This guy. And our gravity is going to be something ridiculous. We can do it like that. If I were to do this, I would come in here, I'd take my room. Oh, 512? Nope. Let's do 768. And the height, 512. Take this guy, then over here. For this, we would cheat with 768. So A sprite home 768 by 512. Actually, because this was I'm not sure if it'd be beneficial to have a single sprite or make your own star field. If we make our own star field, we would increase our size. We don't really necessarily want that. A spray. Why is this spray not working? I want it bigger. One. Spray speed. Get back up. Actually, the easiest way is to make a tileable one. Come in here, view, tile mode, both. Take this and fill it. And then we just want to fill it, but brush, go like this. Take that. And it's tileable. So we can come in here, make another one, image, trim, and we are going to cheat here and go to the draw event. Nope, we don't even need to do that. We'll come in here. We want it moving, whatever. So next thing we need, let's go back into A-Sprite. This is our guy here, and we said we were going to do pipes. And so I basically want to take darkest green, take my line tool, 48. We'll stay with 32. But pipe is not going to be, it's going to be the full whole thing here. So I want to go and take 16. Then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can just do that. Bring it all the way down. The reason why I'm bringing it all down is when I draw this pipe, can almost go the entire screen. Fill. This is 768 by 512. New sprite. Doesn't matter. But paste. If we can get it on here. Actually, we don't have to worry about it because it's big enough. Paste anywhere. Trim all the frames. And then we want, instead of middle center, we want it to be top left. So that's where our spawn point is going to be. So this is just going to be that guy. Then all we need is object spawner types. Type. And well, wait. Oh yeah, okay, no, that's so this is going to have a speed of we'll use the built-in. Sure, -3. And need an alarm. Spawn rate equals room speed times, so every 2 seconds. Nope. Every second it will do something. Alarm set to 0, 1 for the spawn rate. So every 1 second is going to come into this alarm. Generate 2 pipes. First pipe. I guess we also need minimum. Yeah. So our character is 32, 64. So we'll say it has to have a minimum gap of 96 pixels. Space between pipes or vertical. So before let's put in our spawner and the instances, close the room. So in here, this is where we actually need to do everything. So the first pipe will generate a regular pipe on the bottom. So XX equals, it's going to be off to the side. So we'll generate it somewhere over here. So that means that we have to be beyond 768. So to be safe, we won't worry about numbers. We'll just use a magic number. We'll use 800. YY equals a random range. And so that means that our random range, our pipe can spawn anywhere. We could say, we'll say room, this will be the ending, room height minus 96, so that will put it up a little bit, and it can spawn at 96 pixels. So it will get a Y position between 96 pixels, which is roughly around here or somewhere around here. Once we do that, instance create depth, if I spelled that right, at that location, object pipe, same depth that we're on, spawn the pipe in there. Spawn pipe above with gap. And then so all we need to do here is we need to take the Y position and we're going to add the minimum gap onto that. So that will move it up. And then we need to store this guy, instance equals that. And then with this particular one, image Y scale equals -1. Let's see if we got any pipes going on now. Could be messed up. Yep, look at that. Wait, it's being created there. Oh, and then I never set the alarm again. We'll just keep going, and then we'll fix it as we go here. I'd randomize in there. Why is that? Oh, it's not minus. Nope. Now we'll have that gap. Look at that. Bam, I died. Instant death. 9. 69. And then the only other thing I do here, create, and because I need things to be different, randomize in there. Now, randomize will only work when we're debugging. It's by default supposed to be random when you actually make the game into production. So I can see that 96 would be hard to do. Look at this. Almost a full-fledged game. So to make that, all I do here is I would say make it 128. And that would automatically fix everything. Everything would be 128 spaced. So more room for this guy to go through. The gravity is not too bad. Just hitting a little space bar. That's bad though. If I hit it a couple times. So I'd have to fool around with all of that. Which would be something I don't really care for. Anyway, okay, so I guess the only other thing I would do to get a high score working, and you could cheat here, and we can make this 1 by 1. And in here, we'll just add a red line. And we are going to name this new object score goal. It's going to have, it's not going to do that. It's going to take the sprite 4 and put it here. And we are going to say, yes, that when a collision occurs between the ship and this, the score plus equals 1. And then instance destroy to get rid of this little object here. And I mean, to make things easier, let's, what was the height on my game? 512? 512 by 1. That didn't work. 1 pixel, please. And we are going to be the center. So to make things easy, we're going to do this. So it's got a huge sprite. So whenever we spawn our pipe in, we're just going to also spawn this guy, the goal. So I might as well go and copy that. The spawner, we would say, do all the same stuff, but we want to spawn in our object goal. And really, we don't care. This should be able to be 0. Yeah, because it's going to be the entire thing. So this should be in between the pipes. And it acts as just kind of a checkpoint. And we are off. So we would have to add, how big is our pipe? 32. So that plus 32, maybe 16. That might be wrong. 16. Should be, yeah, because our pipes are 32 long. Then why is it all the way up there? 0. Where, oh, do we have center? Middle left, top left. Then in here, draw GUI, draw set, H align, horizontal align to put in the center of text room width divided by 2, 10 score plus the string version of whatever our score is using the built-in variable. And let's see if we can get a goal here. Boom. So really the only thing left to do would be making sure you can't fly off the screen, playing with the gravity and stuff like that, but you have, I mean, it's an endless runner like Flappy Bird, not as good. How long did that take me? I don't know how long that took. Boop, 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 boop. Although, not sure. Oh, wait, I'm not sure how you could turn this multiplayer, because that is one of the requirements. I really don't know why I'm still flying it. I guess the only other thing to do, because that would be a huge memory leak if I left it like that, in the step event, in this guy, if the X position is less than, let's say, -300, then just destroy. Instance destroy to remove it from the game. So if I take that, I'd also want to put that inside the goal. So then when these things go way over here, they get deleted and they'll be cleaned up. All right, so I guess one done. I don't necessarily like that one. I don't know if there's anything on Twitter yet. I don't know if people are sharing their games on Twitter. How could I do a card game? Because that would be an easy multiplayer game. Well, let's think about it here. You had a horrible drawing person like myself, and we had a bunch of cards like this. You have 5 cards, and then whatever one you select, flip like that. Yes, that's a great eraser. It's actually not erase, it's just color. This is your selected card. It could be like what's one? Energy. Right? You have shield. That's one shot. So your enemy would also have cards. It's basically like Magic of the Gathering, but in the center here, take the gray rectangle tool. Center, you would actually have the UFOs fighting based off of the cards that you picked. That's not bad. Yes, that's a UFO. Oh, hey, I guess I would pronounce your name, but I would not do very well with that name. I am just trying out ideas for the Opera Game Jam. I'm trying to create a whole bunch of prototypes to see what might be fun. We just finished making a horrible version of Flappy Bird. It didn't take very long. And this is the final product here. There's some stuff that you could finish up and do. I'm not sure how you'd make it multiplayer. Yeah, we're just trying to make some prototypes to see what would actually be fun to do. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, sucks because I'm still playing it, which means that the replayability is there. Just I know it's been done. That's the other thing. I'm trying to come up with ideas that I haven't seen people post about. So I want it to be unique, and trying to come up with something that maybe will test. Give me a good test here. Yeah, if you want to redo that that will be on YouTube later. I'm not taking this video down. I think it's fine. But yeah, I just came up with this deck kind of strategy game. Not sure if I'll do that one. I've seen this one where you abduct things. This is kind of the go-to where it's a UFO shooter. I had a Fall Guy UFO where you could have multiplayer, local multiplayer. So it's two UFOs trying to knock each other off or into the, spikes or dangers. Oh, thank you. That's another puzzle one. This one would be easy to prototype as well. Let's prototype that one. What did I call that one? Didn't call that one anything. We'll do a new one. Let's prototype this one. UFO sliding puzzle. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 sprites. And 1, 2, 3, 4 X. I'll leave the room the same. Yeah, I'm hi. Invent Pokemon for the Game Jam. I do have 2 weeks. Yeah, no super complex mechanic. What reading the rules, basically, they want it to be so that where are the rules? Somewhere up here. GameMaker. They want it to basically be something that they can replay over and over again. And I get it because of when the internet's down, that dinosaur game, you just hit your spacebar and away you go. And you can keep going. How do you get the dinosaur? Chrome dinosaur game. Can you get it? Is it an about page? Guess I can't get it anywhere else. Yeah, this is just a replica. That was lab. Press down to duck. Is that one? I don't think that's in the other one. But anyway, yeah, just replayability, simple, just something that people will come back to and have it a little bit, kind of roguelike. Well, I have one. Let me actually open, or actually, I have it on my desktop. Hang on. I made this game, but I didn't do anything with it. Prototypes. Where did I see it? Ninja, something ninja. Wow. Oh. Is it not in here? Directional game? Nope, not that. Catcher, glitch. Not that. These are just a bunch of prototypes and things I was looking at. Matchup menus. Maybe it's not there. Where else would it be? Hang on. Let me open up another one. I was just looking at this the other day too. Projects. Oh yeah. Open. We'll come back to that puzzle thing here. Projects. Nope. Not Ryan's Monster. Rogue Ninja 23. So I made this little game where you're ninja and you have to. It's all turn based. So you go, then these skeletons go. You got to make it to the exit. Now, Unity did a game like this where you collected fruit or something along the same ways. We have something like this, and this is actually fully working with pathfinding, except you can't die. That's the only downside in that one. I did not program death. But let's quickly do the sliding one, so at least I have it. I'm going to cheat and use my magical squares that I have. Spaceship is going to be orange. Yep, just the color orange. Sprite 2. Yeah, it is a pretty good base, but I don't think because the other thing you got to keep in mind is local multiplayer. So because you have high scores and local multiplayer at the same time. Earth. Earth. Finish. It was all about this. You don't need it, but they did say in one of their posts if you had it, fireside chat. I want to get back to it. If you had multiplayer, it would be a bonus. You're right underneath here. Where is it? Why won't it link me to the other one there? Oh. Anyway, it either needs to have a local multiplayer or have the ability to integrate multiplayer easily. So if you win, it does sound like they want some sort of multiplayer capabilities in there. Or get out of there. I just want to be taken to the thing here. Game Jolt. Where is it? It's right here. The game should have local multiplayer or be designed to easily include local multiplayer. So I'm not sure what their thought is beyond there, because when my internet's out, I don't. I'm like, hey guys, you guys want to play a multiplayer game? I normally go and do something else. But it's their rules. So let's quickly do the ship. This will be Earth. Mars. Then Oval. Want one more called Old Planets. I mean, you should. Don't do that. You just come up with any ideas. It's fun to do a jam, especially the small ones. The time crunch can be horrible, but yeah, if it's not space, it's not space. I mean, they might not pick you, but at least you have something, which is nice. Okay. Um, 5. I said 5 and I wrote 4. I'm also a little bit dyslexic. Horizontal movement equals 0. Vertical 0. Direction 0 because we're not moving anywhere right now. And then we'll say mouse X start 0. Stop. Stop. Dead zone. Yes. Be bigger. 32. Okay, so regions 1, 2. Yes. If check button, check mouse check button pressed, the left. This wouldn't be a good multiplayer one either. Start mouse start X, and when you release it, released stop is going to be that. We move far enough. Difference is mouse X start minus mouse X stop. And we are going to absolute everything. I think that's wrong though. If I move to 600 and I start at 300, yeah. So let's switch these. If the difference bigger or equal to dead zone, then our direction going to be, if the difference is bigger than 0, then we are moving to the right, otherwise we're moving to the left. And I'm thinking of just having some drag here so they can drag out the movement that they want to go to. So we'll say horizontal movement equals direction times speed. And then we'll use if we'll do it super cheap. Place meeting X plus this, Y, there, no planets. Collide with a planet. Well, there's no collision here. 1 by 1. And then once that is all done, 0 and speed, our direction 0, X plus equals unexpected. See if I can drag this out. I can't drag it that way. Why can't I drag it that way? The difference. What is the difference here? Go debug. Message difference. Keep going the other way. Oh, because it's absolute. Not do that. Let's do the absolute on the if statement. Watch, got in the way. I can drag it this way. Nope, no, I can't. If that. Come on. Minus. Oh. That's because that's wrong. This should work. I should be able to move that way, and I can move that way. So now I just have to do the down movement. And I basically just want to say, as long as if the direction equals 0, which means we're not moving left and right, then we are going to mouse y equals mouse y. And then when we release it, do I want to do it in here still? Yeah, that's fine. But again, let's do this. Guess I need a different one for that. So this will be direction X, direction Y. We need two different ones. So this handles direction X. Then we'll copy this. And this will be vertical movement. We are literally just copying, pasting what we would do for a platformer. Y, Y, Y. That, that's that, and Y. So then the only thing to do here is to say difference, then this is a direction Y, and I think I need to flip those. Variable only used once. So see how many errors we got. Okay, yep. Released post because it's doing here. I need to wrap that inside here and now do Y. Clean this up. Now you can move left and right. Left, right, left is down work and up works. So then the only other thing to do would be to say add an event on the collision of the ship. So message win. Bow, 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 bow. Nice. With other destroy. There's another prototype done. Yeah, we'll close that one. I still think the card game is probably going to be the best one I can come up with. At least tonight. I'll have to try and convince my wife to do some artwork for me. I mean, the UFO shooter arena is not bad either. Fall Guys would be hard. See, I'm trying to not make it complex, so it's just like you can shoot, or you can regain health, or you have a shield. Then there might be like a power up where you get like +2 shots, and then your energy is like in Magic the Gathering, it's mana. And you basically just want to keep your ship alive. trying to decide if I should do one more prototype or start doing a little card game. I think this one would be fun. Boost card. Well, I really liked the Mega Man games. I thought those were where you collected the cards. I can't remember what game that was. But you collected cards and the cards did different things to Mega Man. I liked that one. I thought that was a cool game. This would be easy to do, but I don't know how I'd make it different than what I've already seen. Just stuff like this. It's pretty nice. I want to see the collision on the circle. Let's go out. Okay. Won't have sound though. Sound, yeah. Oh gosh, there is sound. Get me out of here. It's really loud. Sorry, I'm just watching this game. Hmm. I seriously have no idea how to get out of there. There we go. So something like that would be pretty simple to make. It would be making it cool, and how would it stand out versus this game and this one? Well, this one has cats. Stickers. This one is pretty neat too. If I can't pause it. Yeah, the mandatory theme is something to do with UFOs. So I would assume at some point they would make their map marker a UFO. What was this one? Yep. And if you have bad eyesight, everything is an identified flying object. Yeah, basically anything that flies. I think they gave the theme away when they posted the logo. I think I may work on the card one. That seems to be the only idea that I continuously like here. I mean, we did do 2 prototypes already. Trying to think. That card one be a replayability. Look up space card games. Let's do that. We got here. How is there no actual things happening? Star Realms, 1 versus 1 game. Copy that correctly. Four Worlds domain. Check that one out. All right, images. I never know when I'm going to get in images. See, I don't want something like this. It's full on Pokemon Magic the Gathering. Worlds. I just want something small. Oh. Energy, shot, shield. I'm gonna have to scope this one out more to see if it's gonna be one I actually do or not. Yeah, I do want to do before and streaming for an hour. Let's check out the forum if they have anything. Thoughtful Jam, they don't have anything for this one. This is really creepy. I don't want to log in right now. Well, I think I'm gonna take this away and really try and sketch this out and then come back with something. I plan on streaming hopefully almost every night until I get something working. I'd say tonight was a good success with prototypes though. So I think with that, I shall see everyone next time, and I will come back with a nicer version of the card game here. And then we'll get a prototype working. Sorry, I was saying goodnight, my kids. Yes, I will be back. I'm gonna fletch this out, see if I can make it work. Otherwise, I do want to make a quick prototype for the CFO arena. I'll try this one, and Enter the Breach. I don't want to do Fall Guys, and that one I might do just for fun next time. I'll keep the Breach up just in case, though. This is a strategy game. But yes, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time on the stream.